Okay, so for today, I'd like to quickly talk about some of my favorite utensils and why I use them on a daily basis. I'll also be exploring some of the more unique utensils out there. But let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to address forks. I think we all are very familiar with these at this point. They're very popular with meat. They allow you to fit a knife in between them so that you could slice meat into smaller strips. Very useful for picking up smaller pieces of meat after it's been cut. But yeah, I mean, lots of different applications. Spaghetti is a great utensil to use a fork for. Soup is not. And that's where my second item comes in, spoons. Spoons are just an excellent tool for just about everything. Any sort of like a liquid-based dish. Even not even soups. I mean cereal. Which some could argue is a soup in and of itself. It's just cold, but it's mostly hard bits with liquid. And you get a little bit of both with a spoon, something you couldn't do with a fork. But yeah, I mean, overall, spoons, great choice for a lot of things. I mean, even like ramen or something where, it's kind of difficult to use a spoon, but you want some liquid in there, so, you choose the spoon. You could have gone with the fork, but you know where the flavor's at, so it's a good choice. But lastly, not lastly, but knives. I'd like to address knives for a brief period. They're sharp. You gotta be careful. But you could do a lot. It's the only utensil that is also actually a weapon. I mean, I guess you could use a fork, but compare that to a knife, it's much less deadly. But overall, knives, scary, yes, but useful, very much so. Now, lastly, we have sporks. Why? Just why? It fails at both. Always. Consistently. Are you going to pick a piece of meat up with a spork? Hell no. The tine, which in case you didn't know are the individual prongs, are so short. They're like small triangles. You can't skewer anything with a fucking triangle. And they're usually shallow too. So you're not going to be getting that much liquid either. I don't know whose sporks are fooling. They're not fooling me. That's for damn sure. And they shouldn't fool you. Just don't participate in that. Now I understand there may be certain memories attached to sporks. Sporks definitely do recall, like school cafeterias or picnics with the elders. And that's okay, but we all gotta move on sometimes. I think we all have come to a point in society where we can just say, no more. Just stick with fork and spoon and knife. That's it. That's all you need. So in conclusion, don't buy sporks. But do take a look at this picture here. This is a really cool looking ramen spoon, and I think it's a good alternative to a spork. It gives you the best of both worlds. And that's it. Peace.